So we're in the Uber taxi headed to the bus stop. I was like, let's take the day off and not go to Tequila. And Chung Hoi said,
why? That is my day off.
It's your day off. So we're going to Tequila distilleries and the town of Tequila, and we're going to investigate the place where they make
Tequila.
the fire water that all of us have had big headaches from in our lives. All right, we're going to the bus station now.
It's like lavender. They make it very neat and clean. The line is like lavender, but it's a tequila plant.
It's cactus.
Cactus. One of the cactus.
Oh my gosh. So it's about a 8-block walk from where the bus drops you to Plaza Principal in Tequila. And it's a charming walk, shaded, mostly if you want. You just get under the awnings. And it's a lovely town. It's a UNESCO town. 2006, it was named as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And so you would expect it to be charming. So welcome to Tequila, Jalisco, Mexico. This is where the alcohol called tequila is made, and of course to label your alcohol tequila you have to comply with the labeling laws, which means it's made in this area. So just like champagne is made in France, and there's many other examples like that. Right now I'm staying in front of the Purissima Catholic Church, built in 1649, and it's a typical church you'd see in a smaller city in Mexico, and it's done quite well. It's a beautiful piece. Unfortunately, it's locked, so I can't take you inside. But we're here for the tequila tour, so there's a couple other places I'm going to show you first, but then we'll go on a tequila tour. Salsa. So this is Dan, Vagabond Buddha. We're here in Tequila, Jalisco. We took the bus.
Yeah.
It's a 2-hour ride. It was
58 peso for return in platinum bus. That they have Wi-Fi and movie on the bus. You can take 130 peso for the economy bus, but you have to stop for station.
Yeah, so 158's like whatever, $8 or something. It's for a 2-hour bus ride. So it was pretty nice. But now we're here in Tequila. We're here to see about 4 or 5 things, which we'll visit, and then we're going to go on a salsa tequila tour in the factory. So that's it for now. Any other thoughts?
No.
Thanks. So if you, when you leave the bus station, you walk about 8 blocks on the street right here where all these goofy looking vehicles are. And you'll end up here in this square, and there'll be these ladies in red shirts, men too, that are offering tequila tours. They start around 10 and they run up to about $15. The salsa tour is $10. And then also these goofy little, I don't know what you'd call them, tour buses, also offer tours around the city for 10, but those aren't for tequila. They're more a sightseeing type tour. So 60 kilometers from Guadalajara, the city of Tequila is named after the fermented drink made from blue agave cactus plant that originates in this part of Mexico. The indigenous people had already been fermenting blue agave for 1500 years before the Spanish showed up. Tequila is founded by the Spanish Franciscan monks in 1530. I always wondered how you establish a place that already had people living there for thousands of years. In 1600, Pedro Sanchez de Tagle built a large-scale distilling operation that took the fermented indigenous beverage and increased the alcohol content. Sanchez also started cultivating blue agave on a large scale. After Mexico threw the Spanish out of Mexico, Mexico took over the tequila manufacturing. So after Mexico threw the Spanish out, Mexico took over the tequila manufacturing in around 1815. In 1873, the citizens of Tequila and the police had to fight off bandits called Tigers of Alicia, who tried to take the tequila distilleries. And so it has a long, interesting history. So here in the plaza they have Hidalgo. Hidalgo is Mexico's George Washington and their Lincoln. He both freed the country from an oppressive foreign power, and he freed the slaves, one man, Hidalgo. Of course, he had the help of armies, but who believed in his cause. But that was 1810, before the U.S., I should say after the U.S. independence, but before the U.S. freed our slaves. And later, Mexico had a president, Juarez, who was the descendants of indigenous people. And so, unlike the U.S., Mexico had a tightly coupled government and church, or they had almost no lines between church and state. And so what Juarez did is he reformed government, and he kicked the Catholic Church out of the politics, of course, which we've had in the U.S. allegedly since 1776. Okay, now we're going to go to a tequila tour. This colonial era chapel is built right across from the main church here in Plaza Principal. And it used to be a hospital for Indians. By the way, this was declared a UNESCO Heritage Site in 2006. And so all the restrictions that come with that to preserve the identity and historic nature of this place, all those requirements come with the We're walking to our salsa tequila tour, and I just love this colonial era building, so thought I would film it. And another one. So this is Casa Salsa. I hope there's a date around here. 1836. 1836, so this is 16 years after Mexico gained its independence. I don't know if that's the age of this building, because it looks like it might be older than that. or wow, it's beautiful. See, wait here. Wow, this is so cute. Sign me up. Which bedroom's mine? Look, they have a Lady of Guadalupe. This might have been built at the time Mexico took over the tequila manufacturing from the Spanish Empire. That date is shortly after independence. The main ingredient of tequila is blue agave. The heart, center part. That's the tool they use to take off the spikes. His legs are protected in case it slips off. So we had these in my backyard growing up in California. I didn't know they were used for blue agave.
So that's something we're gonna shake all of the leaves because that leaves have a bitter waxes, and you don't want that in the production process. You only want the meat of the heart, okay? So that's the process of him. Take it off the leaves, okay? The leaves don't taste really good.
Generally got her English.
A 8 horas de jornada laboral have the ability to harvest like 9 tons of agave. Only use that tool. They don't have odor, okay? Only that. The name is dudas, muchachos, preguntas, curiosidad. ¿Vamos bien?
We had these in the backyard when I was growing up. We used to fantasize that a guy in a parachute would come out of the sky and get impaled on them. You can't see here because the pointy tips have been cut off the end, but they're actually very, very sharp. I got cut a few times as a kid. But this is agave, blue agave. This is what they use to make tequila. The whole countryside is covered in this as you approach Tequila from Guadalajara. In California, near where I grew up in the Central Valley, this sort of architecture we call Spanish hacienda. It's often a large fence around the outside of the property with a big open area in the middle, and then the house will fill part of the property, maybe only 10 or 20 or 30%. And it's very charming, and it's very private, and it's a lot of fun growing up. Because you're not worried about really anything when you're inside the walls. This thing that I thought was a pineapple all over Jalisco, but now I know it's the heart of the agave cactus. This is a gorgeous property. Honestly, this is really what I was here to see. I'd heard it was beautiful. And now we're probably going to go to the ugly part. Because of course, this is the amount of tequila being drank around the world right now. You probably need 10 square city blocks just per brand. So we're gonna go look at one of those ugly places, I'll bet. They asked me language. They asked me language. We're on the tequila, salsa tequila. I don't know, it looks like a trolley.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear me or not, but it looks like a San Francisco trolley car. And we toured, you just saw the grounds we toured, and now I think they're taking us to a factory where they make this stuff. This is actually one of the oldest still working distilleries in town, 1873. And across the way here is a gorgeous old colonial building. This is the Salsa building. We're about to find out what the capacity is. I doubt they're making anything in here. It's too nice, but it's probably for tasting or something. Does it match your outfit?
It's not your outfit.
Chung Hui, you gonna... There's kind of a catwalk here. Do you want to try on this nude outfit and see if it...
How many pesos you want to pay?
2 pesos, the normal. No? You like the new outfit, Chung Hui?
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
I said no.
No, the first time.
I don't know.
5,
don't know,
6, 7. Is it not good for catwalk or what? So here we are at the Tequila Museum here in Tequila, Jalisco, and there are a lot of brands of tequila. And tequila implies the source of origin in addition to the type of alcohol is on it. International laws with respect to trademarking apply here in Mexico. So, and because they're involved in worldwide treaties, you can only put tequila on a bottle if it's in one of the places that are approved by Mexico. And here's the inside. Tequila there. Beautiful.
Where?
Here.
Tequila town?
We're in Tequila, yeah.
It's much beautiful and it's not so much tourists. It's because maybe it's a Monday and I like here more than the Chahara and Ahihi.
Yeah. So those have just happened to be the last two that we visited yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So what is it about tequila you like?
I like the building here is very colorful and you say it's a UNESCO. It's totally different thing, like it's totally different than Ahihi. Here the roads and the Cali is more bigger, so you're able to take photo. And I like tequila. What's here?
What's the tequila dance? Do you know the tequila dance?
No, I don't know. Only you know. How about I take a camera and you dance?
Yeah, that's going to happen next. Stay tuned. Hey, by the way, we're going to Puerto Vallarta on Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
So subscribe. So when we post about Puerto Vallarta, you'll see our things to do and best restaurants and walking tour.
And our baby stay in Puerto Vallarta.
Yes, see that too. All right, take care. See you guys. Thanks for watching our video. Could you please like the video, leave a comment, or subscribe to our channel? And remember to click the link below this video to get your free walking tour map or list of things to do, best places to stay, cost of living, best restaurants, or how to make money online. Are you ready to be a Vagabond Buddha? Contact us if you'd like to collaborate with us on social media. The world is your home. What time will you be home for dinner?